Alande. Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. Be at the day, I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check.
Join the Absa family and make fast, easy, and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long tail. We like them simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life. Like I'm simple and easy. Alande. Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. Be at the day, I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check.
Join the Absa family and make fast, easy, and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long tail. We like them simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life. Like I'm simple and easy.
Around your humble servant, do my back. My tight so crowd into me. That's why that my 277. What's here, Missa? Had been my papa to go me so. 2020 was a very tough year. 2021, dear, mafia. First, me talk about Gary Kitwebi. Say the concrete tankasa and the medium. Happy, in the system in my day has been so dear. But me, I am a kama. I am young palm, the Miamato. Show me a miracle.
It's showering cash with a grand prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis in the Airtel Tigo Tukumisu promo. Top up, do so much more on Airtel Tigo and earn points to win lots of cash. Dial star 500 hash and recharge 5 Ghana cedis to also win data and call minutes. Get Airtel Tigo.
I tell Tigo no, my dear.
Goyle has that sorted. Goyle, good energy.
Accra College of Medicine is the leading private medical college in the country, seeking to train doctors who are committed to excellence and have the heart power. With the state-of-the-art facilities, small class size, and
Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to the 1/8 stage of the 2022 National Championship of the National Science and Math Quiz. And we promise to bring you a lot of exciting and thrilling contests at this round. Competing in this contest, which is the first of the 1/8 stage, are Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School, Bolgatanga Senior High School, and Osei Kyeretwie Senior High School. Our contestants are going to introduce themselves to us, and they would also tell us how their Nsmq experience has been this year. So we start with Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School, being represented by
Precious Bachwakoti
and
Ekua Anoa Youngson.
So Precious and Anoa, tell us your story.
During the regional qualifiers, we met St. Jerome and 4 other schools, and by God's grace, we qualified for the prelims. And during the prelims too, we competed with Nkwatia Presby and another school. And God being so good, we qualified for this stage too. Everything has not been easy, but by God's grace, we've been able to reach this.
So what are you hoping for? What are you hoping for in this contest?
We are hoping to win this contest and qualify for the quarterfinals.
So they've come all the way from the regionals, they've gone through the prelims, and they're here at the 1/8. They hope to go further to the quarterfinals. You're welcome, Yaa Asantewaa Girls. Bolgatanga Senior High School is represented by
Ayena Victor, Asaba final year.
and
Godfred Ayiwi, second year.
so Victor and Godfred, you're waiting on your story.
Bolgatanga Senior High School came into the 2022 1/8 stage as a seeded school, and we are hoping for the best, and we are hoping to win this contest.
Oh, so you are seeded. That's wonderful. So this is your very first contest this year at the Nationals. You are very welcome. Let's give them a big welcome with an applause. Osei Kyeretwie Senior High School is represented by
Akusaki Benjamin Nati.
and
Austin and Yaa Asantewaa.
so Austin and Benjamin, tell us your story.
At the regional qualifiers, we failed to qualify.
Lift it up a bit.
We failed to qualify. Kumasi High School won that contest. So we got lucky and we were called back into the competition because we were second with a high mark. So we are trying our best to make good use of this opportunity by winning this contest.
It's interesting. We have 3 different calibers of schools. Those who were given a second chance, those who were seeded, and those who had won right from the regionals. So you are welcome, Osei Kyeretwie. Congratulations for getting this far. The National Science and Maths Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, GWEL, Prudential Life Insurance, Airtel Tigo, GNPC, Dano Milk, Newmont Ghana, Puma Drinks, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Studio HD, and YFM. My name is Mrs. Gladys Odeshinga. I'm your quiz mistress, and this is a primetime production. Contestants, we have 5 rounds of competition. Each round has its rules. Apart from the 3rd round, that you'll be solving the problem of the day, you are going to answer questions from physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics. For the problem of the day, you are just going to solve a problem from just one of those areas. In the 1st round, each school will get a question. You are to answer correctly for a maximum of 3 points. When you are wrong, another school may answer correctly for a bonus point. But when they are wrong, they will lose a point. Please, when you're ready to pick up a bonus point, allow me to declare their answer wrong. Or if they are not answering, allow the timekeeper to ring them out. Then you'd have the opportunity to give your bonus answer by ringing the bell, and I'll give you the opportunity. Let's make sure our bells are working. Yaa Asantewaa, Bolgatanga Senior High School. Osei Kyeretwie. Good. You have 30 seconds to answer questions that involve calculations, and 10 seconds for those that do not involve calculations. You have just 1 attempt at answering. If for any reason I should ask you to repeat your answer, the word is repeat, not change. So you repeat exactly what you had said earlier. I wish you all the best. I'll be starting the 1st round with Yaa Asantewaa girls. All the best to you all. This first set comes with a preamble, and it reads, find the quadratic equation with integer coefficients with a given root, Yaa Asantewaa, 3 minus root 5. Yes, Precious.
The quadratic equation is x squared minus, into brackets, 3 minus root 5, bracket closed, x, minus 3 root 5, equal to 0.
That is incorrect. Bolgatanga, negative 5 plus root 6. Yes, Godfred.
X squared plus 10x plus 19 is equal to 0.
That is correct. Osei Kyeretwie, 2 plus root 6. Yes, Benjamin.
We have x squared minus 4x minus 2 equals 0.
That is correct. Contestants, I have told you, allow me to tell them their answer is wrong before you ring the bell. So we continue. Yaa Asantewaa, name an animal organelle that contains ribosomes. Yes, Precious.
Rough endoplasmic reticulum.
That is incorrect. Anyone for a bonus? Bolgatanga, name an organelle in flowering plants that contains ribosomes. Godfred, your hand went up.
Endoplastic reticulum.
That is incorrect. Yes, Osei Kyeretwie.
Chloroplast.
That is correct. Osei Kyeretwie. Name the non-membrane organelle that is associated with the nuclear membrane during the prophase stage of the cell cycle. Yes, Benjamin.
Central.
That is incorrect. So Yaa Asantewaa, your answer should have been mitochondrion. And for the plants, we also have the mitochondrion. Then Osei Kyeretwie, your answer should have been centrosome. Yaa Asantewaa, one hexanol and one nonanol are both alcohols. Which of the two is expected to have a higher boiling point? Explain. Yes, Precious.
One nonanol. And this is because the boiling point increases as the molar mass of the compound also increases. And the molar mass of one nonanol is greater than that of one hexanol. And also, one nonanol has a larger surface area than one hexanol.
One nonanol has
a larger surface area than one hexanol.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Bolgatanga Senior High School. One hexanol and sodium butanoate have similar molar masses. Which of the two is expected to have a higher solubility in water? Go ahead, Godfred.
One hexanol is one hexanol, and because it has stronger intermolecular force as compared to sodium butanoate. Because it has hydrogen bonding. This makes it to be stronger.
That is incorrect. This one is either one or the other. Osei Kyeretwie, water and hydrogen fluoride must both act as weak acids. Which of the two is expected to have a higher boiling point? Explain. Yes, Benjamin.
Water is expected to have a higher boiling point. This is because both water and hydrogen fluoride has hydrogen bond as their intermolecular force, or the intermolecular force between their molecules is hydrogen bond. So since water has 2 hydrogen atoms bonding to oxygen, the hydrogen bonding in water is way stronger than in hydrogen fluoride, where there is only one hydrogen atom bonding to the fluorine?
I'll give it to you. Preamble to all schools. An object is placed at distance u from the vertex of a convex spherical mirror of focal length f. Find distance between the object and the image produced by the mirror for the given values of u and f. Yaa Asantewaa, u equals 12 centimeters and f equals negative 24 centimeters. Yes, Precious.
The distance between the object and the image is 56 centimeters.
That is incorrect. Bolgatanga. Osei Kyeretwie.
Negative 8.0 centimeters.
That is incorrect. Bolgatanga, u equals 8 centimeters, f equals negative 8 centimeters.
Four centimeters.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie, u equals 15 centimeters and f equals negative 10 centimeters. Yes, Benjamin.
21 centimeters.
That is correct. So, Yaa Asantewaa. Audience, I'm pleading with you. As soon as I start speaking, stop your noise, okay? Thank you very much. Yaa Asantewaa, your answer should have been 20 centimeters and Bolga 12 centimeters. Preamble to this next set, and it reads, evaluate x cubed plus 1 over x cubed if, evaluate x cubed plus 1 over x cubed if, Yaa Asantewaa, x plus 1 over x equals 3. Precious, is your hand up?
1.
That is incorrect. Bolga, x plus 1 over x equals 5. Yes, Victor.
120.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie. x plus 1 over x equals -4. Go ahead, Benjamin.
-64.
That is incorrect. So Yaa Asantewaa, your answer should have been 18, Bolga 110, Osei Kyeretwie -52. Preamble to this next set, and it reads, indicate the type of cell structure to which the following descriptions refer. Yaa Asantewaa, they are roughly spherical, like grape nuts, and are usually 1 to 10 millimeters in diameter. They are most common in the A horizons, where plant roots, microorganisms, and sticky products of organic matter decomposition bind soil grains. Anoa, speak into the mic.
Topsoil.
That is incorrect. Bolgatanga, they are large, vertically elongated blocks, often with 5 sides. Sizes are commonly 10 to 100 millimeters across. They commonly occur in restrictive horizons that inhibit root penetration and water percolation, frangipans.
Bedrock. Bedrock.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie, the units are similar to prisms and are bounded by flat or slightly rounded vertical faces. The tops, in contrast to those of prisms, are very distinct and normally rounded. Benjamin.
We have the subsoil.
That is incorrect. So Yaa Asantewaa, your answer should have been granular, Bolgatanga prismatic, and Osei Kyeretwie columnar. Yaa Asantewaa, what is the empirical formula for a compound that contains 22.6% of nitrogen and 77.4% of oxygen? N is 14, O is 16. Yes, Precious.
N2O5.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie. Go ahead, Benjamin.
NO3.
That is correct. Bolgatanga. Bolgatanga. A compound contains carbon and sulfur only. Given that the percentage composition by mass of carbon is 15.77%, calculate the empirical formula of the compound. C equals 12.0, S equals 32.0. For a bonus, Osei Kyeretwie.
CS2.
That is correct. Osei Kyeretwie, what is... Osei Kyeretwie, do you realize that is your question? If you make the noise and I read, I won't read over again. What is the empirical formula for a fluoride that contains 29.7% of sulfur? S equals 32, F equals 19.0. Go ahead, Benjamin.
SF5.
That is incorrect. It should have been SF4. Yaa Asantewaa, a 2.0 kilogram particle moving at 18 meters per second collides with a 3.0 kilogram particle moving towards it at 15 meters per second, and the two particles collides. Find the speed of the particles after the collision. Yes, Precious.
1.2 meter per second.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie.
Negative 1.8 meter per second.
That is incorrect. Bolga, a 5 kilogram particle moving at 6 meters per second collides with a 4 kilogram particle moving towards it at 3 meters per second, and the two particles collides. Find the speed of the particles after the collision.
Two meters per second.
That is correct. Osei Kyeretwie, a 6 kilogram particle moving at 8 meters per second collides with a 4 kilogram particle moving towards it at 7 meters per second, and the two particles collides. Find the speed of the particles after the collision. Yes, Benjamin.
One meter per second.
That is incorrect. Yaa Asantewaa.
2 meters per second.
That is correct. So Yaa Asantewaa, your answer should have been 1.8 meters per second. That is the end of the first round.
The convenience of ABSA contactless cards, another innovation that's turning banking on its head. Now you can make fast, easy, and safe contactless payments for everyday items. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
Accra College of Medicine is the leading private medical college in the country, seeking to train doctors who are committed to excellence and have the heart power. With the state-of-the-art facilities, small class size,
Osei Kyeretwie gets the 3 points for the first biology question they answered. And so at the end of the first round, Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School had 3 points. Bolgatanga Senior High School had 6 points. And Osei Kyeretwie Senior High School had 13 points. Contestants, we are entering our second round, which is also known as the speed race. As the name connotes, your speed counts. The questions are coming to all of you at the same time. And so you may take turns at answering. Anytime you answer and you are wrong, you lose a point. But if you are the first to answer correctly, you earn 3 points. When you are wrong, you lose a point. Then the second school answers correctly for the 2 points. When they are wrong, the third school will answer correctly for 1 point. You have just one attempt at answering. And 30 seconds for questions that involve calculations, 10 seconds for those that do not involve calculations. When you are ready with your answer, you press the bell to alert me. Please, in this round, you are allowed to press the bell even when someone is talking, before the bell goes out on you. I wish you the best. Round 2. Find the equation of the locus of the point P, x, y, equidistant from both axes. Yes, Osei Kyeretwie.
Y equals X.
That is incorrect. So y is equal to x, or y is equal to negative x. Find the equation of a curve with gradients 3x squared minus 2 over x cubed and passing through the point A, 1, 5. Osei Kyeretwie.
Y equals S cubed S cubed plus 1 over S squared plus 3.
I'll give to you. Osei Kyeretwie, next time, if you are still working, as you give me the answer, I'll move on. Okay? Good. Solve for x, given log base 2 of the expression. Solve for x, giving log base 2 of the expression x squared plus 6x equals 4. Yaa Asantewaa.
X is such that x is equal to 2 or x is such that x is equal to 2.
That is incorrect. Bolga. Speak into the mic.
We have x is equal to 8 or 2.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie.
X is such that S is equal to 8.
That is incorrect. X is equal to negative 8 or 2. Which property of soil is determined by the proportion of sand, silt, and clay-sized particles? Yes, Bolga.
Texture and soil size.
What?
Soil texture and soil particles.
That's incorrect. You change your answer. Osei Kyeretwie.
Soil texture.
That is correct. How many mitotic divisions are required to produce 128 cells from a single cell? Yes, Osei Kyeretwie.
7 mitotic divisions.
That is correct. Name the tissue in dicotyledonous plants that possesses cells which have a rich deposition of starch grains and is referred to as starch sheath. Is the endodermis. What is the mass of nitrogen present in 31 grams of the amino acid histidine, C6H9, N3O2? C equals 12, H equals 1.0, N is 14, O is 16. The answer is 8.4. Determine the sum of the coefficients of all reactants and products in a balanced equation of the reaction O2 plus C3H8 going into H2O plus CO. Osei Kyeretwie.
23.
That is correct. What is the empirical formula for ethyl benzene? C4H5. Last set for this round. Find the magnitude of the resultant of a 20 Newton force and a 25 Newton force when the two forces make an angle of 60 degrees. Osei Kyeretwie.
5'21" Newton.
That is incorrect. It is 39 newtons. Find the quantity of heat absorbed by an object of mass 1.0 kilogram whose specific latent heat of fusion is 1,800 kilojoules per kilogram. Yes, Osei Kyeretwie.
1.8 kilojoule.
That is incorrect. When the object at its melting point melts and the temperature of the liquid formed increases by 10 Kelvin, given that the specific heat capacity of the liquid is 640 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Yes, Yaa Asantewaa.
2,440 joules.
2,400.
2,440 joules.
That's incorrect. (8,200 kilojoules). A resistor network is made up of a 15 ohm resistor and a 10 ohm resistor in parallel, and the parallel resistors are in series with a 24 ohm resistor. Find the current in the 24 ohm resistor when 48 volts is applied across the network. Yaa Asantewaa.
1.6 ampere.
That is correct. And that's the end of the speed race.
It's scary, isn't it? Putting yourself out there, facing your fears. All you need to do is keep trying and give it everything you've got, because everything you need to achieve the impossible is already inside. So here's to the ones who give 100%. We celebrate.
This advert is FDA approved.
Dano Milk. Go for it.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further.
New Gold Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals.
We are done with the second round, and these are the scores. Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School had 4 points. Bolgatanga Senior High School had 4 points. And Osei Kyeretwie Senior High School had 20 points. Contestants, it's time to solve our problem of the day. So we are entering our third round. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance Nsmq star. The star is awarded to the school that is able to get 10 out of 10 for the problem of the day. That tells you the problem of the day is worth 10 points. At this stage, the star is worth 2,400 Ghana cedis to the team. The problem of the day is a complex question given to all schools at the same time, and you have 4 minutes to solve the problem on the screens that have been provided for you, after which I'll grade your solutions. So let's turn over our sheets to read the problem of the day. Problem of the day. A biology teacher kept 2 green ornamental plants separately in oxygen-free containers. One was kept in the dark and the other in continuous light. Which one will live longer? Give reasons. You have 4 minutes starting now. Work. So solutions. Hello. The contestants have put their solutions on the board. I have looked at them, and now I'm going to give the suggested solution from our consultant. So this is a problem from biology. And it read, a biology teacher kept 2 green ornamental plants separately in oxygen-free containers. One was kept in the dark and the other in continuous light. Which one will live longer? Give reasons. So per the consultant's solution and points, you first have to determine one that will live longer and it's the reasons that will yield you the points. So the one that will live in continuous light will live longer. And this is because, 1, plants perform photosynthesis in the presence of light or during the day, whereas at night or in the dark, the plant performs the process of respiration. You get 2 points for that. Then during respiration, carbon dioxide is released out of the plant, and here the plant present in the dark will have carbon dioxide accumulated in the container. That will earn you 2 points. And due to the increase in carbon dioxide, the oxygen availability will be less, and it will lead to the death of the plant. 2 points for that. On the other hand, plants kept in light will perform photosynthesis and utilize carbon dioxide while releasing oxygen in the container. 2 points. This will help in maintaining the availability of oxygen for its respiration in the dark, hence making it survive for a longer period of time. 2 points for that. I have looked at the solutions from our schools. It seems you had the idea of what you should be giving me, but none of you really gave me the reasons. So I had to glean from what you have given, pieces from everywhere. So I start with Bolgatanga. Bolgatanga, there was no mention of sunlight in our problem. All that we're told was in oxygen-free containers and kept in the dark. So there's no sunlight to work here. So one was kept in the dark, one in continuous light. So there was no, but you were able to tell me that the one that would be in the light will live longer. For that, I'll give you 1 point. Oh, won't you clap for them? Osei Kyeretwie. You also mentioned the one that would be in the light will live longer for the reasons you gave. The reasons you gave, you were not specific. You were not specific, and so I gave you 2. Yaa Asantewaa, you did the best job out of all, but that wasn't even good enough. You were able to tell that the one in the light will live longer. But your reasons, yes, you got one of the points that I wanted. And you talked about something about respiration, so you also get 4. So at the end of the third round, for the problem, before we start the 4th round, 2 schools would like to make substitutions. So for Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School, we have Anant Tetepel coming in for Ipia Anowa Youngson. So thank you for being with us, Ekia. All the best to you in your future endeavors. You are welcome, Anantetepel. Then we have Bolgatanga Senior High School bringing in Bashiru Ayimbila Sule for Ayine Victor Asaga. So Victor, thank you for being with us. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. A warm welcome to Bashiru Ayimbila Sule. You need something. Good. So contestants, we are starting the 4th round. In this round, each school will get a statement. You tell me whether your statement is true or false. When you are right, you earn 2 points. When you are wrong, you lose a point. In fear of losing a precious point, you may decide not to answer at all, in which case another school picks up the statement to answer correctly for the 2 points or lose a point when they are wrong. I'll be starting with Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School. And when you're ready to pick me, I may not ask true or false after each statement. So kindly take note. I wish you all the best. Round 4. Yaa Asantewaa, if 2 over x is less than 0, then x is less than 0.
True.
That is correct. Bolgatanga, if 1 over the expression x minus 2 is less than 0, then x is greater than 0. Greater than 2, sorry.
False.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie, if 2 over the expression x plus 3 is less than 0, then x is less than 3. Yes, Austin.
False.
That is correct. Preamble to the next set. Indicate whether the following are true or false with respect to binomial nomenclature rules. So with respect to binomial nomenclature rules for writing the scientific names of organisms. Yaa Asantewaa, the names are underlined when handwritten or italicized if typed. This is done to specify its English origin.
False.
That is correct. Bolgatanga, there exist 2 parts of a name. The first word identifies the genus, and the second word identifies the family.
False.
That is correct. Osei Kyeretwie, the name of the genus starts with a capital letter, and the name of the species starts with a small letter. Yes.
True.
That is correct. Yaa Asantewaa, in its broad structure, H2S exhibits London dispersion forces.
False.
That is correct. Bolgatanga, the major intermolecular forces present in sugar is ionic.
False.
That is correct. Osei Kyeretwie, the major intermolecular forces present in arsine, ASH3, is dipole-dipole. Yes, Austin.
True.
That is correct. Preamble to all schools. An object is raised a distance above ground and then released from rest. Air resistance is ignorable. Yaa Asantewaa. The speed of the object changes by equal amounts in equal time intervals.
False.
That is incorrect. Bolga. The kinetic energy of the object changes by equal amounts in equal time intervals.
It's true.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie, the change in total mechanical energy of the object is 0 in any time interval. Yes, Austin?
True.
That is correct. Yaa Asantewaa, sine 80 degrees is less than sine 100 degrees.
False.
That is correct. Bolgatanga, cos 80 degrees is less than cos 100 degrees.
True.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie, tan 80 degrees is less than tan 100 degrees. Austin.
True.
That is incorrect. Yaa Asantewaa, Mendel's law of independent assortment holds good for genes situated on non-homologous chromosomes.
False.
That is correct. Bolga. Mendel's law of independent assortment holds good for genes situated on extranuclear genetic elements.
It's true.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie, Mendel's law of independent assortment holds good for genes situated on the same chromosome. Yes, Austin.
True.
That is incorrect. Yaa Asantewaa, the rate of dissolution of glucose in water is likely to increase with an increase in pressure.
False.
That is correct. Bolgatanga, the rate of dissolution of glucose in water is likely to increase with increasing concentration of the sugar solution.
It's true. It's true.
That is incorrect. Osei Kyeretwie, the rate of dissolution of glucose in water is likely to be higher than in water than in ethanol. Yes, Austin.
True.
That is correct. Yaa Asantewaa, the greater the electrical conductivity of a material, the greater the electrical resistivity of the material.
False.
That is correct. Bolga. Electrical, please, Yaa Asantewaa. Once I start speaking, you stop clapping. Bolgatanga. Electrical resistivity is a measure of the extent to which a material resists the flow of electric current and is measured in ohm.
performance. The way engines work has become complex, and GOIL has innovated to stay ahead. Expertly crafted lubricant that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New GOIL Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 News. Innovation that takes you further. GOIL. Good energy.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin those challenges into opportunities? This is the revolutionary mindset we, students here.
At the end of the fourth round, Bolgatanga Senior High School had 3 points. Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School had 21 points. And Osei Kyeretwie Shs Senior High School had 32 points. So contestants, we continue with our fifth round. In this round, we have riddles. So all the hard work is done, all the calculation is done. We are going to solve 4 riddles, and I'll give you clues that will help you solve the riddle. If you are able to solve the riddle on the first clue, you earn 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. From the third to the very last one, you earn 3 points. The riddles are coming to all of you at the same time, and so you may take turns in solving the riddle. If you solve and it's wrong, you sit out of competition for just that riddle. You may join us in the next one if there is any. If not, then would have been done for the day. So I wish you the best. But there's some good news for you. There's a prize to be won in this round. And that is the GOIL Riddle Bonanza. The GOIL Riddle Bonanza will go to the school that is able to solve either 3 out of the 4 riddles or all 4 riddles correctly. At this stage, if you are able to solve 3 correctly, you earn 1,200 cedis. And if you are able to solve all 4 correctly, you earn 1,600 Ghana cedis. So I wish you the best. Riddle, riddle. In mechanics, I'm a product of 2 quantities. Force is somehow involved in the product. Mass is definitely not involved in the product. I represent a large force acting for a rather short period of time. Osei Kyeretwie.
Impulse.
That is correct. Riddle number 2. I am an important process in various research and clinical laboratory techniques. I have been considered both a creative force in plant evolution and evolutionary noise. Plant biologists continue to evaluate my significance. It is usually asserted that I am more frequent in plants than in animals. I can also be defined as the interbreeding of individuals from 2 distinct populations or groups of populations. I may contribute directly to the origin of species, either as a result of reinforcement or hybrid speciation. Who am I? Yes, Osei Kyeretwie.
Crossbreeding.
No. Crossbreeding is not. Yaa Asantewaa.
Cross-fertilization.
That is incorrect. At least the last 2 words, hybrid speciation. I'm hybridization. I'm a soft metal with low density. I was discovered by Sir Humphrey Davy.
Okay.
Yes, Yaa Asantewaa.
Lithium.
That is incorrect. I was the first metal to be discovered through electrolysis. When exposed to water, I react explosively. I'm an alkali metal with a 1-letter symbol. Who am I? Osei Kyeretwie.
Potassium.
That is correct. Last riddle. I am an envelope. I am composed, please. I am composed of two dominant components. I exhibit a height-dependent density. The height-dependent density I display is responsible for a temperature distribution that generally decreases as height increases. I'm the gaseous envelope that surrounds the earth. Who am I? Yaa Asantewaa.
Atmosphere.
That is correct. So we've come to the end of the contest.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin this?
At the end of the contest, Bolgatanga Senior High School had 3 points. Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School had 24 points. And Osei Kyeretwie Senior High School had 38 points. Yaa Asantewaa Girls, please, let me finish. Bolgatanga Senior High School and Yaa Asantewaa Girls Senior High School, unfortunately, would have to part ways in this year's competition. I wish you the best in all that you do after here. And I hope that you come back next year better prepared. All the best to you. Osei Kyeretwie. Osei Kyeretwie, I'm so happy for you. You have proved that you really deserve to be here. You did not qualify from the regionals because you did not win. But your points were good enough and that gave you a second chance and you came here. And you have won all your contests from there and have even unseated a seeded school. You have done well and I hope you go further in this competition. All the best to you, and you've earned yourself a seeded position, right? For getting to the quarterfinals. So congratulations to you. So you are moving on to the quarterfinals. Our audience, please let me close. Please let me close. Please let me close. Thank you. Thank you for joining us for this thrilling contest. Congratulations once again to you, Osei Kyeretwie Senior High School. You have qualified for the quarterfinal stage. If your score remains the highest for the day, you may win the Airtel Tigo Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis. So make it a point to join us for the next contest, which promises to be exciting as well. The National Science and Maths Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and sponsored by Joy News, Girl, Prudential Life Insurance, Airtel Tigo, GNPC, Dano Milk, Newmont Ghana, Puma Drinks, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Studio HD, and YFM. My name is Mrs. Gladys Odeshwinga. I have been your quiz mistress, and this is a prime time production.